I'm Brendan Nagle. I was at Dartmouth 14. Now I'm at Thayer for my 5th year. I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm doing an electrical engineering degree right now, and my research is in nanotechnology, kind of materials and electrical cross-section. I'm working with Professor Jifeng and his graduate student, Haofeng Li. We're making germanium nanowires, and to do that, we're using thin films, and then we're creating sites that have high energy, so that when you heat them up, particles evaporate, and they start growing on a different part on silicon, which is very useful for chip fabrication because chips are made from silicon. And so then they start growing from one small site, and they build up into a nanowire structure. A lot of people will use these to create lasers, things like that. Germanium has an indirect band gap, which means that if you put energy into it, it releases that energy as heat. So if you can treat it in different ways, you can change that to a direct band gap. So then you pump energy in and light can come out. And if you do a little bit more work, then you can have the light create more light within the cavity, within the nanowire, and that's how lasers work. I think doing undergraduate research is definitely unique for Dartmouth. Even starting sophomore year, when I was still doing physics, I walked into my professor's office and was like, I would like to do research in some capacity. What do you work on? Can I help you? And I started getting a bunch of data from NASA and like analyzing all sorts of things about the sun. Most job interviews I've been on, they're like, you've done research, that's fantastic. Going to grad schools, they see that and it looks really, really good.